Howdy ho, everybody.
And
Mikey, it
here
says
we are.
we must be live.
Another Wednesday, cutoff day.
You know, we say it every week, but what an incredible week. But this week was by far the strongest week yet again. Like
Oh yeah,
unbelievable.
yeah,
And the only people we have credit to give to is all of you. It's
absolutely.
absolutely incredible the growth that we're seeing. And again, guys, thank you to all of you guys. So let's start like we always do, guys, proving that this isn't pre recorded. Let us know where you're logging in from. It always helps out, makes it more fun. Now we'll get started. By the way, Curtis Webb, I know you're listening. I got your text this morning. I apologize. I didn't get back to you. We were that swamped today. It's
Insane,
unbelievable growth. I see
insane.
so many leaders on here. Why? Because they want to be here, guys. So welcome
Mm.
to the webinar. It's super nice to have you. For those who don't know us and it's your first time here, my name is Joel Therrien, President and CEO, and we have Mike over here, our operations manager, and many other things. How you doing, Mike?
I'm great. I'm great. I've said this before. We should actually do like a Big Brother and live stream cameras in here, so people get to see the daily activity behind the scenes.
Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely mayhem, but a
It
good
is.
mayhem.
Yeah, it's a
And
good mayhem,
thanks for
and of course,
thanks for
it
joining
creates
us.
a little bit of stress, guys, only because we care so much. Like Mike and I
Yeah.
are like, okay, is this done? Did we talk to the tech team? Did we do this? Has this been created? So on and so forth. So anyway, guys, let's get started. Big growth. I did these slides this morning, and it says that we now have 14,400 people, but it's now 14,000, almost 600 people, guys. So another 200 members today, give or take. And
Incredible.
97 countries. Does that still stand true, Mike?
Yeah, it's 97. 98 came in, but I won't post it until tomorrow. But
Yeah.
98 actually.
Okay. So, guys, welcome to your permanent home. And again, thank you to all of you for the amazing growth again this week. Something just caught my eye because I saw Elmer Quebec there.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Gary Paul, Toronto, lives in Toronto from Elmer, Quebec. That's our hometown, folks. And you'll learn that very soon. So let's get started, guys. The number one thing people want to know, if we're storing your data here, do we run all our servers in our basement? Yes, we do. Did we just get started yesterday? Yes, we just got started. No.
Yes, we did.
And we love to have fun, guys. If this business isn't fun, then it's not worth doing. Okay. That's why we made it less than $10 a month. The education, the training, and the amazing software that you're getting for less than $10 a month is what's causing our viral growth. Thanks to you guys, because people just get it. So anyway, we started in Gatineau, Quebec, Canada, or at least I did in 1997. After outgrowing our data center, we moved in 2007 to San Antonio, Texas, and we founded our company here in San Antonio called Global Virtual Opportunities. Just north of the airport here, we have a data center in Schertz, Texas, that's just under 10,000 square feet. So we got started a long time ago without aging ourselves too much. We don't like to age ourselves. Another slide that I just added, guys, I didn't find this. I dug this out. This is our article of incorporation because, again, people want to know, hey, if I jump, never mind even the storage, if I make this my home, are you going to be gone in 6 months? Are you going to be gone in a year? Are you going to be gone in a week? No, guys. We incorporated in March 22nd in 2007. And then in June 14th, 2007, Mike and I jumped on an airplane with our families and moved to this area here. And we'll explain why we did that. Mike and I have known each other since elementary school. This is 1979 with Mike and I. We grew up and we were good friends throughout the years to the point where we played football together at Filman Wright High School. We were left and right guard respectively. And then this is my first very humble beginning office, guys. This is where I started in my basement in 1997 with the gorgeous pine walls and the very gorgeous green fridge down there. And I would spend hours and hours for 2 years in that basement, not making a penny because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Then I finally woke up one day, made a sale for $9.97, and my whole world changed from that point on. And it gives you a little indication as why to this product is $9.97 as well. My very first sale online after 2 years of trying, because I didn't know what I was doing, was $9.97. So let's move forward. Then we graduated to our first data center in Gatineau, Quebec. back then we were called kiosk.ws
That's
and
right.
hotconference.com. And for those of you who have been with us for a very long time, many of you reached out and said, I remember Hot Conference. It was a great conferencing solution. We still run that software today under a different domain called My Own Meeting, but we graduated there. And then I remember kneeling down and taking this picture with Mike because we created our first server room and we thought the floor looked like marble and glass. So we took a picture, and just a little note, we didn't know what the hell we were doing relative to building a server room. Okay. So we thought it was gorgeous, but it was highly functional. It had all the redundancy that it needed. This was our original team back in Canada. On the far left is Dan Paquette, then Olivier Bedard. You'll notice a lot of the French names like Paquette and Bedard and Terrien for that matter, and Potvin for that matter, because we all grew up in French Canada. So beside Olivier was Sean Ouimet, rest his soul, guys. He passed away about 6-7 years ago now, Mike. Very
Something like
unexpectedly.
that. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Beside him was Jamie Savard, then Ben Chaco, then me just behind Ben, second to the right-hand side. And then on the far end is Rodney Brace. And that was our little mini team at the time. This was our very first logo. We chose a beaver because the national mammal of Canada is the beaver. Everybody eats beaver tails and so forth. So we had Bucky the Beaver with kiosk.ws.
There we go.
Yeah. This is the pride and joy. Boy, was it the pride and joy back then, eh, Mike? This was our first server room. It was god-awful ugly, but it was very functional. No single point of failure in that server room either, but it worked, and it worked for us well until, but this is my office upstairs, until we launched Hot Conference, guys. This was a convention we went to in British Columbia, and long story short, we ended up with 7 million downloads of our conferencing product way back in 2004 or 5, in that range. And then what happened was we ate up all the bandwidth and the fiber optics in Gatineau, Quebec. There was no other high-tech companies in Elmer, so they could lay more fiber, but they wanted to charge us like $250,000 to do it. And we're like, it's insane. That's ridiculous. We outgrew it
very quickly.
And the other heartbreaking part for Mike and I is we spent a good 4 to 6 months building out our first data center. And then all of a sudden, 8 months into the damn thing, we realized that it didn't serve us.
We got to pack up and we got to go. That's it. That's all.
So that brought us here, guys, to Schertz, Texas, which is just north of San Antonio. We're very proud to say that we built a much better server room. In fact, we didn't build it, but we were deep in the involvement of the layout of the server room and everything we do. So this is our actual building here, and we moved here on June 14th, 2007. And so while you're on this webinar, well, welcome to your new permanent home, okay? We're here to help the average person with above average work ethic becoming millionaires. Meaning, if you're willing to jump on the webinars, if you're willing to listen to the training, if you're willing to work the program, we're going to help you become a millionaire. What does the average person do? That's why we want above average work ethic, Mike. What does the average person do, bud? Be honest.
Nothing.
There we go. Exactly. The average person does nothing. They join and they say, where's my money? Where's my commission?
I had to think for a second. I thought it was a trick question. But
no, I was just going to see if you're going to be brutally honest with everybody. The average person who joins this business does nothing. Okay.
Nothing.
But we have a lot of above average people working it really hard. And thanks to all of you, that's why we're having such amazing growth. So if you have above average work ethic and you're willing to put in an hour or two every single day, then we're here to help you become a millionaire, and we will be making millionaires. Why will we be making millionaires? Your success depends on the emotional state of the market you're in. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what do I mean by that? You can see in this picture, everybody's addicted to their cell phones. Well, JCPenney, Bed Bath & Beyond, Sears, and so many other retail giants are out of business. So if you started a retail store 40 years ago, you'd probably be really successful with it. If you started a retail store today to try to compete against Amazon, forget about it. Well, guess what? Those same supply and demands and all the different factors that go into a successful business also apply, guys, to the network marketing business, okay? Network marketing is not immune to competition. There's a lot of amazing network marketing companies out there. Some of them so similar that all those companies become your competition. If you're in health and wellness, there's 20 to 30 health and wellness companies out there. And if you're in health and beauty, there's 15 to 20 health and beauty companies out there. Okay. So it's going to be hard to compete with 20 other network marketing companies. And so can you see success? Yes. Is it inherently way more difficult? Yes.
Absolutely.
This is why we are exploding, and I truly mean exploding, and we'll show you some numbers tonight that are phenomenal, is that Got Backup is 100% unique, and we have zero competition in the MLM space, okay? The need for secure, high-quality cloud storage was proven by one of our competitors who are not a network marketing company called Dropbox. Dropbox has 700 million users, okay? They got to 700 million users without an affiliate program, without paying commissions. The way they did it is if you referred a friend, you got an extra 5 gigs of space for a maximum of 16 gigs of space, zero commissions, okay? Imagine what we're doing, and I'm not going to say going to do because it's happening every week right now, when we pay out 75% in residual income back to the amazing people on this webinar. Okay, guys? Zero competition. Zero. Okay? So that's why this is your permanent home. And it's the beginning of a trend where people are absolutely addicted to their cell phones, right? We know that. People are absolutely addicted. 70% admit to using the cell phone on a toilet. 65% admit to feeling, or 87% admit feeling uneasy when they leave their cell phone at home. We're all absolutely, utterly, completely addicted to our cell phones. In 2011, the traffic online from mobile devices was 6%. Now it's 60%. Okay. Unbelievable growth in mobile because of what? We're all sitting there going like this all day long. It's pathetic. And by the way, when I say the word pathetic, I mean all of us, myself included. My screen time is probably 6 hours on this stupid device. Okay. Yeah. But that is the emotional market that we're in. People are addicted to their selfies, their videos, and their data. Okay. The data is becoming the new oil. So we're here as a group to leverage the unprecedented growth of mobile and computer use with Got Backup. Okay. We're the only company doing it. So what makes us different? Here's the thing, guys. What I also want to explain to you when you're talking to people, don't embellish. Okay. A lot of these companies are in the health and wellness space because they have tons of competition, will start to embellish what their product will do. It's going to cure your cancer. It's going to regrow your hair. It's going to make you look 30 years younger. It's going to remove any issues with your stomach instantly, all that kind of stuff. Guess what? We're all tone deaf to that now, whether the claims are true or not. Okay. Mm-hmm. So what I want you guys to understand, do not say we're better than Google Drive because we're not. Do not say we're better than Dropbox because we're not. Do not say we're better than Microsoft OneDrive because we're not, relative to the software and the security. Where we are better is we offer way more value. We're offering 6 terabytes of secure storage space for 6 family members and unlimited devices. All your computers, all your mobile devices, it doesn't matter. That's where the difference is. iCloud and OneDrive and the others offer you 2 terabytes of space for you and your device only. Okay. So we're offering 3 times the space for 6 family members and unlimited devices. So people say to us, wait a minute, Joel, are you telling me for my whole family, whether they live with me or not, anywhere in the world, I can back up every single thing that everybody has for less than $10 a month? Yes. Sign me up. That's what's creating the phenomenal growth. Okay. It's unbelievable. We are the only unique company that is capitalizing on this emerging, again, guys, emotional state. We're at the beginning of a trend. We don't want to be doing this in 15 years. We're doing it now. And that's the key. Timing is everything. We're capitalizing on this emerging global trend with an amazing and very lucrative home-based business. Okay. We've all seen this and heard about this. Oh, your iCloud storage is full. Please upgrade now. Spend $9.99 a month for 2 terabytes of space. If you go to Dropbox, 5 users is $900 a year. With us, it's $99 a year. If you go to iCloud, well, with us, it's 6 terabytes of space, 6 devices or 6 family members, unlimited devices. If you upgraded iCloud, it's 2 terabytes of space for $9.99 for you only. Okay. Mm-hmm. Really, that's what makes us different, guys. So there's a massive, whether, guys, I've got to slow down. Oh my God.
Yeah. It's okay, dude. It's okay.
I get excited, guys, because the growth is unbelievable.
Yeah,
Like
we
are
and the
going
thing
to a
is,
billion-dollar
of
company.
course, I mean, we see the growth daily and on the back end, and every minute, every hour, Joel and I just keep looking at each other, going like, "What the hell is going on here? What just happened?" You know?
Yeah,
The growth
more
is
and more
insane.
sales. Literally, sales are coming in almost every minute. Not literally, guys, because then that would be 3,000 people a day. But it's like every time we look, there's more sales, more
Yeah, yeah.
sales.
Oh, it's
And
insane.
here's, guys, I don't care about the sales. What I care about is so many people are seeing success. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to show you that in a few slides. Okay. So this trend is happening anyway, whether you join us or not, because people are addicted to their cell phones, their videos, and their selfies, and the stuff on their computer. So understand this, guys. It's not just protecting your mobile devices, it's protecting everything, all your computers as well. Okay. It's a phenomenal deal. So with the surge in mobile usage, people are creating more data than ever before. This constant stream of photos, videos, and other digital content like PowerPoint and Word docs and contracts and whatever else requires a safe, secure place for storage. And Got Backup provides just that for less than $10 a month for your whole family. Okay. And again, whether you join us or not, whether you see the vision or not, and I surely hope that you do, this trend is continuing to grow every day, and we're at the very beginning of it. Okay. There's just about as many cell phones on the planet as there are human beings. Okay. So the average cell phone for a whole family is $150 a month. I know because I'm paying for my whole family. What's an extra $10 a month to protect all of every single person's devices? Okay. An amazing 45% of cell phone users have accidentally damaged their cell phone and they lost their data. Over 5,700 screens are cracked every hour. A laptop or a cell phone is stolen every 43 seconds. And guys, that's why Got Backup was created 12 or 13 years ago. I was getting on the marketer's cruise, Mike Filsame's cruise ship, and I gave my laptop bag to the porter. The porter is supposed to take your luggage and put it in your room. In my laptop bag was my laptop and my external hard drive. I lost every single picture of my children from ages birth to 6, 7, and 8. Tens of thousands of pictures and videos of the most sensitive time of my kids. You know how much your kids change from birth to age 10. I lost it all. The only pictures I have left are pictures I had printed off and put up on the wall. I was absolutely devastated. Okay. We hear this all over the place. I lost all my family photos for about 10 years. I spent thousands of dollars to get some of it back. Okay. These are the things that you see all the time. Guys, you can't even get a damn margarita for less than $10 now. Okay. It's incredible. You go two of you for dinner, it's $55. That's 5 to 6 months worth of our service. It's an absolute no-brainer. Over 2 billion cell phone cases and screen protectors are purchased every year. And the problem is people don't know where to go to protect the most important part, the unique data inside your phone and your computers. That's why you're here. People need it, they want it, and it's priced at a price point that's ridiculously inexpensive. Okay, so let's move forward. What about security, guys? We use the exact same. Remember, I said we're not better than Google. We're not bad. These companies don't get to multi-billions, 80 billion, $100 billion a year companies, guys. Okay, whatever the case may be, by being shitty companies. Excuse my language.
No, they're
great
phenomenal companies. Exactly. No, I was just going to touch that. I mean, technology is technology. Storage technology is storage technology. Everyone uses the same encryption. Everyone uses the same security. But where we kill everybody, or at least
the
stop
value
them a little bit, is on the value. Absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. So, guys, we use the same encryption, and not a single one of our staff can see what you stored in the cloud. Why? None of us, even myself as the CEO, knows your password. If you lose your password or forget it, we can only reset it for you. We don't know your password. Okay, so it's extremely secure.
If you want your stuff to be looked at, actually, if you want your stuff to be looked at, go to iCloud.
Yeah, no, there was if you guys actually, Mike, can you go find that video in the Facebook group while I'm talking here? Remember the
Sure.
one I showed you yesterday, and we'll
Yeah.
post that in there. Here's the thing, guys. iCloud, and whether I know if it's factual or not, but it seems to be, iCloud is now scanning your photos on your phone, and they say they're doing it to protect against child pornography. So imagine that. No security. We don't scan any of your stuff. That's not our interest. Okay. So it's a unique, secure storage space for you, and it's never scanned. I can guarantee you that. Okay. And we have all the installation videos, everything you need to see success. All right. So before we go and show you the actual tools, this is where we take you on a virtual tour of our office here in Schertz, Texas. We'll show you where your stuff is stored, and then we'll come back and we'll demonstrate the mobile apps and the software for you. So you know what this point is, Mike. I kick you off. He gets all upset when I kick him off of here, but he's kicked off now for a sec, and it's just to avoid an echo, guys. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take you on a tour and show you where everything is, and show you some of our security, our physical security protocols here. Okay. So one of the things that we're allowed to do, we're legally certified to store credit cards in the state data center. That stands for PCI compliance. Okay. So we're coming over here. By the way, all the great ideas come out of here in the bathroom. Just told you, we like to joke around and have fun. So we're heading over to an employee section only. Okay. For PCI compliance, you need to have 2 coded doors before you get into the server room. So this is your first coded door. And again, I told you, we love to have fun with this business. Restricted area, area 51. So I'm going to punch in the first code, guys. Okay. Come in here. This is an inventory room, guys, in here. Okay. Just a cool inventory room where we do some physical stuff too. Mike just printed out a really cool new banner that we're doing. Okay. Now what we're doing is we're coming over to the second coded door. So you can see our GVO logo. GVO is the company that owns and operates everything in this data center. Okay. That's our parent company. So Got Backup is a retail product of GVO. If you notice here again, guys, a second coded door. That's required for PCI compliance. So I'm just going to code here. Come in, and here we are in our server room, guys. Okay, this is where your data is stored. Very, very secure location. Okay, so this is where everything is stored. And proof of that, just to have some fun again, we put the Got Backup logo on the door. Now this server room is very green as well. Okay, very efficient. Obviously, this whole area is all cold. Okay, so on the other side of this wall is the hot aisle. And if you look above me, you'll see the vents in the ceiling. Okay, see those 2 vents? Those vents come down with the cold air strategically, the coldest air right in front of the servers. The servers suck in the cold air, and it keeps it very efficient. The other thing I want to mention is there's no single point of failure anywhere in this server room. Okay, so as an example, here's some storage arrays over here. Let me see if I can open this cage. Okay. So as an example, this storage array here, these are all hard drives, are replicated to this other server here. So it's redundant with so many drives, but dual redundancy. Okay. No single point of failure, R2 redundancy. Same thing with the electrical power. A power, B power. All servers are plugged into A power. All servers are plugged into B power. Okay. No single point of failure in the power as well. Third thing I want to mention, no single point of failure in the cooling. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 air conditioners here. And even though it's 107 degrees here in Texas today, you can see right there, it's a cool 66 in this server room. Okay. And it's even cooler right in front of the servers here. Okay. So that's what you call it, hot cold aisle, and gives the best efficiency. The last thing I want to mention is this red box here. This is a fire suppression system. What happens is if there's a fire, and there never has been, but God forbid if there ever was, that fire suppression system sucks all the oxygen out of the air in this room and puts out a fire. That way we never have to use water. Okay. That's the other thing. So that's where the technology happens, guys. The other thing I'm a big believer in, guys, for a lot of people who do know me, is I'm big time in a healthy body, healthy mind creates healthy productivity with the company. So what we did is we built a private gym for our staff. And right here, guys, is our amazing private gym. Okay. What was really awesome was during COVID training here, I didn't have to wear a mask. So that was really nice. Over here, and I always have to give a shout out. That's my wife. She won the San Antonio Classic. She beat out 144 women. So we practice what we preach on the technology side and the health and wellness side. So here's just our gym. Okay. This is another perspective of the gym here to our lobby over there. And here is our staff lounge over here, guys. Staff lounge is over here so they can come and have lunch. And yes, our first fly-in is happening tomorrow. I can't say who it is, but we're starting to do fly-ins and doing presentations here as well. So that's part of it. We'll come over here. I'm going to show you another little passion of mine, which is turtles. People say, Joel, really? Like turtles? Why turtles? When I was growing up, I was allergic to everything with fur. So I fell in love with turtles. There's one little turtle there. Well, you can see a couple of the turtles. So that's an 800-gallon, really nice piece of nice aquarium. As you come in through the front door is right here, guys. I'm going to just close that up. And there's the front door. This gives you the lobby. And then I'm going to come back through our tech room. Our tech room is another coated door. So here we are beside the aquarium. Coming back in the tech room. Tech room is coated as well. And this is our tech room, guys. Okay. So we will be doing more fly-ins. First fly-ins happening tomorrow. I cannot tell you who it is, but it's some major players in the network marketing industry. Why? Every leader that we talk to go, well, let me sit down and explain that a little bit more. We'll bring Mike back in as well. There's the tour, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh, give me a second. I dropped my power bar. Not that I really need to plug it in, but I'm going to plug it in anyway. One moment. Come on, Joel. There we go. All right, let's bring Mike back in here.
Awesome sauce. Awesome. That was a great tour de shorts. That was well done. Tour de shorts.
Awesome. And I said I was going to say something sitting down. Now I forget what it was. Fill me in a bit.
Well, you said something about your power bar. I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Anyway, okay. Joel, the turtles will be purple. I'm going to paint them. I promise you.
Tour de turtles.
Anything you want to say, Mikey? Because I kind of miss on all the text chat when I'm doing the tour.
No. I mean, no. People are just eating it up. They love the tour. They like the social proof. They want to see.
Yeah, we do that, guys, because we get it. Like, it's your data, right? So, is it in somebody's basement? Is it highly secure? It's completely secure, just as good security as Google, iCloud, and everybody else. Okay. Again, we're not better than them. We just add way more value. Okay. So don't tell people we're better than Google or better than whatever. iCloud, we're not. We just offer a better price and way more value. So let's talk about what do you mean by backup? Well, it's not just a backup solution, guys. It's a full collaboration solution as well. And here's the thing. It's truly set and forget. If you have an external hard drive, you still have to remember to plug that hard drive in, right?
If you can find it.
It's truly set and forget, okay? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to unlock my phone here, and I'm going to take a picture just so you, because I always take a picture of my water bottle. We bought a new laser gun to check the air conditioners and stuff in here, guys. So here's a box. I'm going to take this box right in front, right here. I'm going to take a picture of it in front of all of you right now. Okay. And what you're going to see, guys, is I'm going to put my phone down now. I don't have to do it. The point is,
he hasn't touched anything else.
Yeah. The second I do it, that picture is now being stored in the cloud as well. Okay. Don't have to think about it. Don't have to touch it. Same thing with your computer. If I do a new Word doc on my computer and I've chosen to save it, it automatically gets saved to the cloud. Meaning if I choose to save my documents folder or my download folder or my video folder, anytime I add something new, it automatically goes there. So now I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Give me a sec. It takes a second for that to boot up. Okay. There we go. Here we are seeing my screen. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm logging into my personal cloud. Okay, so let me go ahead here and log out for a second. Okay, I'm going to log back into my own personal cloud here. Here we are in my personal cloud. So it's not just a storage environment, guys. It's a collaboration environment as well. You can share documents, pictures, videos. You can work on documents together. So it's a combination of Dropbox and Google Drive combined, okay? So if I go up to my photos here and click there, what you're going to see is, look, I didn't have to touch anything. This is the photo I took just moments ago with my new little laser thermometer pointer, okay, here in our tech room. Have to give a shout out to the Filipino team, guys. We're exploding or about to explode in Philippines. So they keep sending me pictures of all the little meetings that they're doing because they're sending them to me. They're automatically being stored in my cloud, just like that, okay? So here's an example. These guys are doing an amazing job. To Coach Kiko and Rads and everybody else, amazing job, guys. They're doing it old school, talking to people in restaurants and so forth. So I can actually go through all of these. This is, little meetings here and there, guys. This is what I'm saying, guys. These are above average people who are going to become millionaires because they're willing to put in the work, okay? What does the average person do? Absolutely nothing. And to be brutally honest with you guys, that's the frustrating part of this industry. Most people are average. You get a couple of above average people on your team, and you're going to see massive success.
Yeah, that's awesome photo, Joel, because, the Philippines are rocking it big time right now.
And I hope they're okay with it. I'm going to take this photo, guys, and I'm going to share. I'm going to open the sidebar, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to share this photo with everybody in the room, and I hope that's okay to do. I click here. I copy the link. Now I can come back here, guys, and I can literally paste it right here. And now I've just shared with you guys in the text chat here on YouTube that video with you guys live, okay? If I want to go and share other things, I can. I can share Word documents, PowerPoint presentations, videos, it doesn't matter. So let's just come back here for a second. Let's close this up. And it also segregates by video, guys, and you can by photos or videos, or you can create albums. So here's just some videos that have been sitting in there, guys. Just an amazing tool to find. Now, if I want to just go looking for my files, I can come here and I can search by an individual file right here if I want to. But as an example, guys, it took me months literally to find the pictures of our first server room in Canada. Now it's conveniently stored right here in my cloud. And watch, you'll see that all those pictures will just show up in a moment. And it's really amazing convenience. So I can come here, I can click there, I can go through all these photos. Again, if I want to go and share this photo, you guys get the idea, but I'll share one more. Why not? Let's go to sharing. I create a share link.
It's total organization. It's just not a massive dump of your stuff to the cloud.
Yeah, trying to find stuff on your computer. Yeah, completely organized. Over here, if I want to create collaborative photo albums, I can do that too. I can come to the photos here and create albums if I want to, guys. I want to create an album and share that with people or have them collaborate in that album. This was the San Antonio Classic. So I started to put some pictures in here of my wife competing in the San Antonio Classic. And so this was live on stage, that kind of stuff. Like Mike said, not only is it collaboration, and it's not just a dump of all your stuff, it's perfectly organized, okay? Yeah. That's what makes it amazing as well. So let's come back to the software. It's $10 a month.
Insane value.
6 separate accounts for your whole family. 6 separate accounts, okay, guys? So let's move forward. So again, got back up as the home-based business opportunity. We are the only company that has recognized the very beginning of this global trend and turned it into an amazing and very lucrative home-based business opportunity. You're actually getting paid to help families protect their very valuable data and memories, okay? Businesses too, okay? Businesses obviously have an even stronger need to protect their data. So this is something that is useful and needed by every single person who has one of these, okay? The one thing that keeps coming up, people too, guys, simplicity creates duplication. We don't have to explain this product. People understand it instantly. Do you want to back up every single thing that you have for you and your family in one convenient location with 6 separate logins? Yes or no, for less than $10 a month? And how would you like to make a full-time income at the same time? Okay, it's unbelievable. So how do you get paid? We're talking about the monthly only. If you make a new sale, you get 200% commission up front, okay? On month 2, you get 25% commissions every single month. But then on top of that, guys, you get a 25% matching check. So if I refer Mike and he makes $1,000 on his own, I get a $250 matching check, okay? Without a doubt, okay? So we're talking about how we pay out our residual income. 25% direct, 25% matching check. That's 50% so far. And you can have direct referrals anywhere in your binary tree, okay? It can be level 1 or level 300. The minute you have a new green direct referral in your team, you're now getting 25% of that whole matrix, and it pays to infinity because it pays on volume, okay? Mm-hmm. If we make more money as a company because the company gets paid on volume, you get paid on volume, okay? You're not paid on levels, you're paid fairly on volume. So those are the first 2 ways, 25% direct, 25% matching check. The final is in our binary commissions. Every time you have 4 active members on one side and 2 on the other, it creates a cycle. And we pay up to 25% commissions in our binary tree as well, to infinity, okay? So why does it say up to 25%? We do things totally differently, which a few people have called it genius. And I appreciate that, but I think not so much genius as extremely fair. You're not getting paid on the binary based on your own performance. You're getting paid on the binary as an overall global performance of the company, and that's why we show you the power line. We don't take what's in your downline. We take every sale in the company, all the upsells, all the cross sells, all the active members, and we take 25% of our net profit globally, and that's what calculates our binary cycles. So just using even numbers, it's not even close to this. I'm just bad at math. Let's say we have $100,000 in net profit one month, and we have 10,000 cycles, okay? That will come out to $10 per cycle. So understand that, guys. The second the company makes more money, you make more money. So what do I mean by that? Well, we're averaging about 35% of people paying for the year up front. Well, that's more revenue. More revenue means a better price point in the cycles. Instead of $8, it might be $10, okay? So if we're averaging 33% who are taking it for the year, if all of a sudden 1 month, for whatever reason, we're seeing a 50% taking for the year, your binary cycle payment per cycle is going to be higher. Again, the second the company makes more money, you make more money in the binary cycle globally. It's not just based on your efforts. It's the efforts across the whole company. Does that make sense, Mike? Anything you want to say about it?
No, absolutely. All based on performance. And we'll just stay away from that bad word. Let's carry on.
Yeah, but we have to mention it because people ask it. We hate it.
Yeah.
The average person, because remember we told you the average person does nothing. You want to be above average? Refer one person, truthfully. The average person comes in and says, do I have to qualify to make money? The answer is no. There's many people who haven't referred anybody and they're still qualifying for binary cycles. Mm-hmm. But we hate it with a passion. Why? If everybody was waiting for magic fairy spillover dust and nobody was performing, there would be zero sales. Zero sales means what? No commissions for anybody. Want to be above average? Refer one person. Truthfully.
Exactly.
Want to be exceptional? Refer 2 people. Want to be outstanding? Refer 5 people. And guys, we're not talking about $150 a month auto ship here. We're talking about a $40 one-time affiliate fee and $9.97 a month to protect your whole family and collaborate with anybody in the world at any time.
Incredible.
Okay? No more having to hold an external hard drive. If you're in Mexico or somewhere else in the world away from home, you can log in from anywhere in the world and get access to your stuff. Okay. So that's it. Now let's talk about, okay, great compensation plan, but at $9.97 per month, can I really make any money? The answer is yes. Why? Here's the difference. Because of the insane value and the ridiculously low price point, listen up, everybody. Usually, if you're selling a $100 to $150 a month product, you're going to get a 1% conversion. What I mean by that is for every 100 people you show it to, 1 person is going to join. We're seeing a 22% conversion. Why? Nobody around the world thinks about $10. Okay. And that's why we're in 97 countries. Guys, understand this as well. People around the world in places like Pakistan and India and Ukraine, where the average salary might be $500 a month, they're screaming for an opportunity. But if you're only making $500 a month in the Philippines, you can't afford $150 a month. And if you're the one lucky person who's well-to-do in one of those countries, okay, meaning you're making $2,000 to $3,000 a month, you can't find anybody else who can afford it. So that's why we're exploding. When people say, okay, ultimately, how much does it cost me? $40 one-time affiliate fee, $9.97 a month. Anybody, anywhere in the world can afford this. So that's why we're seeing, instead of a 1% conversion from free to paid, 22% conversion from free to paid. It's unbelievable. So I'm going to turn things over to Mike after this slide, because he does all the recognition and shows some of the growth, guys. So again, great compensation plan, but how much money can really be made? Well, guys, I made this slide this morning. Over 961 different people have made money with us, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen again in just a moment. Hang on. Where's my share screen again? There we go. Okay, sharing my screen. I'm going to show you in real time. So I have no idea what it was. I just know this morning it was 961 different people made an income with us. So we're going to come here. We're going to come to our statistics. We're going to come back to our Got Backup leaderboard. And let's see what it is now. So it was 961 this morning. It's now 988 different people. You can bet your bottom dollar probably tomorrow over 1,000 people have made money with us. Guys, it doesn't matter what works for you. What matters is what duplicates. Absolutely. And this is duplicating unbelievably so. Every other launch we do, we usually get a top 20, a top 30. Top 988, incredible. That's pretty deep. Duplication.
That's pretty deep in such a short period of time. This is not 6 years old in the making, folks. I mean, we've only launched this
April 4th. April 4th.
Exactly.
Keep going,
so if your numbers are off on that slide, my numbers are off too. You're saying 980 something now. So we'll
988, I think it just was.
Wow, incredible. Super job, folks. Awesome.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to turn it over to you, Mike, because we're just growing in leaps and bounds. And again, guys, why are we growing all over the world? Because of you, number one. So thank you. Number two, it's digital, which means it's immediately available to anybody in the world, and anybody can afford it. And more so, anybody in the world doesn't even think about, do you understand that? They don't think about $10.
No.
You can't go to McDonald's for $10.
Well, we can honestly say we got product in 97 countries instantly.
Yeah.
Instantly. No shipping, no time, no nothing.
I can sell it to Mike right beside me as quickly as I can sell it to somebody in Japan.
Exactly. And this is why, going into our 4th month, things have gone like right off the chart. It's unbelievable. Some of the territories and places that we're in, I mean, Got Backup lives on islands that I was never even aware existed. Totally, totally incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me get on here. We're in 97 countries strong. We're actually in 98. But I'll post that tomorrow. I'll update everything tomorrow. But it is another African country. Kudos to Africa. The tidal waves coming, folks.
Dude,
Absolutely.
we have to give a shout out to our Nigerian team.
Oh,
Again,
yeah.
guys, we could sit here for 4 hours giving shout outs to all the teams that are growing. So we don't mean to, leave you out. It's just that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. If you feel
Thank
left
you
out,
to
please.
everybody.
No. We'll get to everybody. Like I said to Joel, on one of these nights, one of these days, we'll have to do whatever it takes, 18, 24-hour marathon and go through everything, because everyone deserves the big shout out. The countries, the people. It's amazing. It's truly exciting. So 90 last I cut it off at 95. We got Latvia that came in at number 95 strong. Lots of stuff happening in that country. Guatemala coming in at 96, absolutely exciting. And Morocco 97. And like I said, we're at 98. I'll update everything, but it just goes to show you how, not saying viral, but how global we are. And
we're about to go viral, Mike, because we see the increases every hour of the day.
Yeah, absolutely.
We've never seen this, guys, in 25 years. Okay.
Yeah.
That's just the honest truth.
Yeah. We've been doing this a long time, and we've never seen this, we've seen the growth, but
not the duplication, right?
No,
the duplication.
No. And the constant flow is, and the gains are, I have nothing to say on it. I've never seen it before. That's why.
It's unbelievable. It even leaves us speechless doing this for 25 years, right?
Exactly. Now, I left one of these slides in. I took 3 out, but just to go to show you, when I talk about remote places, we're on this little island off of Madagascar. Truly incredible. They came in at number 79, probably about 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But we're in definitely some remote places. Now, I didn't update these. These are, believe me, guys, the minute I make something, it's already obsolete. I already updated Gloria. You'll see Gloria at the end of the recognition here. I updated her probably 8 hours ago. I updated her this morning, and then Joel told me I'm off by like $1,100. It's like, what? Things change incredibly. But we got Ivan Lloyd at 1280. He joined on June 30th. Very, very new to the family. June 6th, we got Nathan at 800. Benjamin joined July 15th at 2164. All new to the family. Danette Larson joined on July 6th. Phenomenal. Angela Peters from Ireland joined April 3rd. We got Richard, who's watching. The guy's a monster online. He joined May 17th, and producing phenomenal results. I know that needs an update as well. Cassandra, April 3rd, 18,191. That's probably outdated as well, right, Joel?
Probably.
Yeah, Ken at 1959. Everyone's doing incredible, massive jumps. And we got Gloria. This is what I mean. Gloria, I updated today at probably 9 o'clock this morning. And 30 minutes before the call tonight, Joel says she broke 4K, right?
Yep.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Incredible. An extra $1,000 in one day, Mike.
Yeah, exactly. And and believe me, I try my best to keep things current and up to date, but it's incredible. I'm not saying I'm overwhelmed, but things are moving very quick, folks. We need to stream here, live cams. But yeah, this is all in a 6-day period. Crack 4K in a 6-day period for Gloria. So hats off to Gloria. Incredible job. Overnight. See again. My number from this morning was with yours too, Joel. 961. Now we're pushing the 99.
can I hold right there, Mike?
Yeah.
Because I just watch this, guys. I mean, people who know us know we don't BS, right? We're very transparent. So look at this. This is the leaderboard at 988.
Yeah.
I was instructed just by my wife to refresh it. Now it's not a big jump, but look at this. 988. I'm refreshing the page. Now it's 989. Just what, in the past 5 minutes doing the webinar?
Yeah.
Somebody new. And guys, that's what's important to me. Okay, let me just say one thing. And I sorry, Mike, I didn't mean to cut you off. Just certain things.
No, it's fine.
And quite frankly, I like cutting you off because you're a good friend. And you cut me off all the time anyway. No.
Yeah, it's all good.
The thing is, guys, when I went at it for 2 years, not making a penny because I didn't know what I was doing, there were, in 1997, there was no YouTube, there was no instructional videos, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
After 2 years, guys, I would go to bed at 3:00 in the morning. Like, I guess my mom's right. I guess my dad's right. I guess I got to get a job. I guess this isn't working. I guess all the gurus are bullshitters out there. Excuse my language, but that was my thought process.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd get some sleep, and then I'd wake up the next day, and so forth. And I'd be like, no, I want more for my family. So the day that I woke up, because imagine, guys, 2 years, okay, 2 years of making zero. I finally wake up one morning, check my merchant account, expect to see a zero, and I saw a sale for $9.97. And I went absolutely berserk. I was like, wow, I made money at 3:00 in the morning while I was asleep. That's a business. It was incredible. Unfortunately, I shared that with people. My mom's like, you got a baby and you made $9 in 2 years. Congratulations, son.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But for me, that was my breakthrough. Mm-hmm. And so that's why I get excited when I see the duplication. Many, and I don't know who exactly, but many of those 989 people have never made a dime online.
True, absolutely.
Now that mindset has just shifted because they had their first breakthrough as well.
Yeah, they had the turn.
That's why I get so excited. Mm-hmm. Over to you, bud. Sorry. I just want
no. Absolutely, Joe. You're right. And majority of people do nothing. And when we see numbers like this in such a short period of time, yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to see. And it's awesome to talk to people on their phone. I mean, Joel and I talk to a lot of people, and when I talk to somebody that just made their first sale, it brings me back to my days on my first sale, and Joel back to his. We all understand and we all get it.
Remember how excited you were when you made your first sales in Hot Conference when you joined the team, Mike?
Yeah, absolutely.
It changes everything right here. You know what I mean?
It does. Yeah, for sure. So yeah, over 961 people have made a sale. That's off, as you guys know. 94 people are pushing for their second sale. Incredible. And 219 people are pushing for their third sale. Absolutely crazy. These are crazy numbers, folks. And 648 people have made over 3 sales, all in just over 3 months. Incredible numbers. Then what I'm going to do is just a quick little shout out to people actually in the Facebook group. A lot of activity, a lot of engagement on people posting, on a lot of everything, helping people out. People will post their questions. People are stepping up and helping others along the way. So awesome engagement out to Lou, Bob Welcome, Russ, Richard Weberg, Hernan, Nikki Lopez, JL Caldwell, Christina, Donald, Michelle, Patricia, Daniel, Joel, David S. Stout, and Misha.
Miguel.
And and believe me, there's so many more folks.
Exactly, guys. We don't mean to leave anybody out, but we'd be here for 6 hours.
Yeah, exactly.
So we are the reason we're successful, and we recognize that, guys, is because of you. That's never going to go away. Yeah. That's why Mike and I are on the phone all day long with people, with you guys. Okay. Yeah. And yes, I'm going to be the first to admit, guys, I'm starting to drop the ball a little bit relative to the amount of people that reach out to me every day, because we're talking to like 50, 60 people every day. So publicly on the webinar, I know a few of you are on the webinar. I know you texted me this morning, just things went mayhem in a good way, and I get pulled in 100 directions. That is thankfully because of all of you guys. It's unbelievable. Yeah. We're just warming up.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Yeah, and that's what I mean. I don't see my name. We don't mean to offend anyone, but there's only so many people we can pull. Hopefully, I'll be able to pull you on the next round. But yeah, kudos to everyone. Thanks for the engagement, involvement in the group, and all the sales that everyone is showing on the duplication part. That slide is wrong too.
Yep.
Anyways, yeah, go ahead, dude.
Well, yeah, it was 14.3 this morning. Now it's 14.6 or over that
Mhm.
this morning. And here's the other thing, guys, that we haven't mentioned yet. 52% of you, I wish it was 100%, but let's be realistic. 52% of you are actually using the software. And we're backing up over 60 million files, photos, documents, and videos for all of you.
Yeah.
If you're actually using the software, are you going to cancel your account at $10 a month?
No.
Right? Let's call a spade a spade. Why do so many companies go out of business? They're focusing on nothing but making money. Of course, the company starts to mature. So the people at the bottom who aren't making money, it makes it inherently more difficult to refer new people. What do? They cancel because they're not making money, because they don't have any loyal customers. What happens with us is people fall in love with the software. They go, it's $10 a month. I'm never canceling that. And that's what creates the lifelong residual income for you. Okay. So here's the big age old question. If you haven't joined the team, guys, ask yourself this, who doesn't want to automatically protect their family memories, documents, videos, and legacy for less than $10 a month?
Yeah.
Everybody.
Everybody.
We're at the very beginning of a trend that is growing rapidly every single day. Okay. Every single day. So if you're not part of the team, guys, as you can see on the slide, it's backed by a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. Go to Got Backup Live and join the team. If on day 29 it's not for you, we'll refund you. Yes. You know how many refunds we've done now, guys? About 90 refunds or so. And I feel sorry for those people that ask for refunds. But again, just calling a spade, there's a lot of people who join, and because they didn't make $1,000 the next morning, oh, this isn't for me. I didn't get rich, and I don't want to do anything. I'm not
sent
good.
one email. I sent one email. Nothing worked. I'm gone.
Yeah, I put one post on Facebook and nobody even liked it. Cancel my account. And I feel so sorry for those people because they're obviously not seeing the vision of where we're going.
And the thing is, okay, you didn't make money with it. Okay, well then use the product.
Yeah.
For sure, you've lost data or know someone that's lost data. Use it. It's phenomenal.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible growth, guys. And it's all because, thank you. Yes, exactly. 14,600 people right now. And Curtis, again, I will get back to you by tomorrow morning, Curtis. He hit me up this morning and I just got swamped today. Absolutely swamped. Guys, it's still just the beginning. If Dropbox can get 700 million, we can get 1 million easily. Dropbox proved that people are willing to pay for secure storage, not because they want it, because they need it.
Well, the thing with Dropbox too, I mean, they didn't hit 700 million overnight. It took them like 4 or 5 years to pick up momentum, and that momentum kicked in, like you mentioned, when they offered, their referral program of offering gigabytes based on sign up with a maximum of 16 gigs. Yeah. So that's when they took off. They incorporated, got things running in 2007. But in 2007, no, they didn't have 700 million members. Took them years to get that, with no affiliate program. So we've got incredible value, incredible comp plan. Somebody asked about another mode of payments. Amelia, do not have credit card. Yeah, we've got Dev looking at crypto, adding crypto in. For the many of the team leaders that have been requesting this. So yes, hopefully it's coming soon, but it's in the works.
Yeah. And again, guys, get out of your own mindset. I am not a technical person. Neither was Mike. Mike was a stonemason by trade. I was working at a hospital. Okay. So I say this to you. How many hiccups did Elon Musk have developing Tesla? How many hiccups did he have creating an amazing rocket that lands itself, right? This business is $10 a month. So if you're having challenges here, give it some time. Okay. Maybe you'll understand it in 2 weeks, maybe a month, maybe 3 months. But think about the training and the product. Guys, if you started your own business, $10 isn't even a salary for one staff for 1 hour. And you want to, you know what I mean? So again, I mean, it's so the point is, like this person said, regenerate zone. Don't let fear hold you back. You're going to have a hiccup. That's part of doing business. Yeah. You're going to have something where I go, I don't understand how this works, but you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all, you know, patience. Oh, well, PayPal for pay. Nope. PayPal hates MLM, guys. They shut me down. What? When I was back in Canada.
Oh, so my. Yeah. They've locked tens of thousands of dollars. On us. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
no PayPal.
No PayPal. No PayPal. They hate MLM. That's why, guys. Okay. I have a prospect from Italy who don't speak English. Nope, not yet.
Not yet.
Here's our requirement, guys. So we've translated everything into French, Spanish, and we're going into other languages. Okay. In fact, we're even setting up a hub in the Philippines, an actual physical hub. Why is that? There's growth there. No, we're not going to translate everything for one person. We don't have the time or the effort. Let me share one more story with you. Okay. Why is that? Let me explain. Okay. Let me explain this to Francis. Years ago, and this is coming from experience, this one person who was very convincing out of Germany said, I want to sell your conference product, but I need it all in German. I'll bring you 500 customers in the first week. So we said, okay. We set it all up. Long story short, donut holes and nothing but chirps in the air. He didn't even refer one person. We spent weeks.
Months. It took months to get the whole front end, back end translated into German. And
so this is what we do for people who insist on certain languages. Let me tell you one more story. Another time, after we learned our lesson about spending months doing it all in German and nobody came in because it's all about leadership, then we get hit up by this amazing individual by the name of Jacek Zudzik. He's out of Poland. And so he hits me up one day and he goes, could you translate your website into Polish? And I said, respectfully, Jacek, you seem like a really good guy, but this is my litmus test to you, okay? I'll tell you what, if you can invite 100 people to a free webinar, free, not paid, a free webinar, we will translate everything we have into Polish. He said, fair enough. I'm like, okay. Guys, and this is the truth. We got on this webinar with the ASIC, and there was 2,900 Polish flags on the webinar. What did we do? We dropped everything like that the next day and said, we are translating everything into Polish right now. Yeah. A month and a half later, he was making triple the money of the Prime Minister of Poland.
No, you're right. I remember that. That was a decade ago, but funny as hell because it's absolutely true.
So to the individual, we have one customer in Italy. All we ask, Francis, is if you can set up a free webinar and you can pull in 100 Italian flags, we will drop everything and translate it into that language. I see just another real life example. Rads is on this call, another of the Filipino leaders. They have shown me that they can do this and they're serious about it. So we're actually getting a physical, not a virtual, a physical training location, probably in Manila in the Philippines. Why?
That's amazing.
Now, if they came to me right without doing any sales at all and said, hey, we want a hub in the Philippines, talk to me when you bring some people in. Okay.
That's
why?
Awesome.
It's all about leadership. Okay. So and don't say sorry, Francis. We're just letting you guys all know.
Yeah. It's still doable, you know? For Team Philippines, we're definitely excited about it. We want to see photos of this, social proof it like crazy. and show everyone that, yeah, we've got our foot in the door in the Philippines for sure. Now to other languages, we're just getting started in the French market, getting things translated there. We got our video guy hopefully tomorrow. Mind you, we've got company tomorrow, but he's got a pile of videos to do for the French market, and then it's to get the tour page, power line, blah blah blah, members area, and believe it or not, folks. I mean, like we have our translators, you know.
Well, yeah, that's what I was just gonna say, guys. The Google Translate on the website is good enough now for any country. Okay.
Yeah.
I get it's not perfect, but if you use a little Google Translate in your members area or on the websites, it's more than enough for that person to
To
understand
get
that
going.
to get going.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Now, where we fault, yes, you translate it into French. Is there French pages, French URLs? No. This is what we're working on, to at least get some, decent material in the back end, which will obviously, I mean, it goes so deep, folks, from opt-in, then there's a full, email follow-up series. Everything needs to be translated. And it's just like our members area. It don't look like much, but believe me, there's like 90 pages of translations just for the members area.
Yeah.
It's deep. It's deep. But yeah, definitely, as we get moving on the French markets, it'll definitely open. And
And again, just to say again, the reason why we're doing it in French and we're doing it in Spanish is those leadership teams have shown by already bringing people in.
Yeah.
Like a significant amount of people,
Yeah.
at least 100 paid members. Okay. That's what gets our attention because, again, we learned from our own experience. We took, like Mike said, it wasn't weeks, it was months to do everything in German. And then the guy didn't have the leverage to even bring in one customer.
Yeah.
So it cost us tens of thousands of dollars and a lot of wasted time for no reason. Getting started in other countries, guys, truly starts with great leadership in those countries. So, as Jean-Marc just said, will you do a Zoom to Italian people? If we bring in 100 Italian people, will that get your attention to start doing things in Italian? Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
sure.
why, guys? It's $10 a month.
Mhm.
It's less than $10 a month. Okay.
But yeah, it takes a lot of work, folks. I mean, Joel and I have been down that road before in regards to translations out for other languages. It takes, I mentioned this to Richard and Mark, this and that, but it takes a sub team. Can I just take translations and then plunk them in here? No, I need a designer for 50% of the time. I need a markup specialist for 50% of the time, and I need a full dev. It takes a full team to get this to get this knocked out, and we've done it many times before, but I'd like to start with one, and right now that one is the French. Once we nail off French, we'll go into Spanish. Why Spanish? There's 44 Spanish speaking countries out there. You got to go with the big
and
number.
we have a few hundred Spanish members already or
Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. It's like the Russian language too. There's 19 Russian speaking countries in the world. You got to look at the demographics and the geography and the population.
And guess what? Some people come to us and they say, well, I'm not doing Spanish unless it's in Spanish. Okay. See you later.
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
That's just how we work, guys, because we understand from experience, it takes leadership to grow those countries.
Can you do it in Canadian, eh? I love that, eh?
Hey, there. Presentation done. How's it going, eh? Yeah. We are Canadian, by the way. But anyway, we lost our A's a little bit. Now when we fly home, we're like, did we used to say A that much? Holy cow. I think anyway, guys, like we said at the beginning, we love to have fun. We keep it real. We love all of you. We appreciate what you're doing. Absolutely. If you want it in other languages, our litmus test is get a Zoom call together, a free Zoom, bring in a bunch of people. I'll give you one more example. We had somebody years ago who wanted to do French. It wasn't the right person. I said, do the webinar. 2 people showed up to the webinar, one from Paris and one from Montreal. Are we going to go now and translate everything into French if they can't even engage somebody to come and learn in a free webinar, right?
And again, it's on how quick things come in. I remember on some of our other products, we started off with the Spanish. I was halfway through getting Spanish fully translated, site opt-in pages, whatever, landing pages, email follow-up series, members area, Spanish 50% done. And then Joel and I got contacted from Avichkin, a Russian kid. And before I knew it, he had it all done in within like 2 weeks. So yeah, Spanish went on the back burner, Russian went into full throttle mode. So I mean, it's like, I'm
And
not saying,
again, guys, we're not being facetious. The Google Translator is 80% accurate enough
yeah,
to do this in any language right now.
yeah. No, I know, but
Right.
that's not what they're talking about, though. When languages are coming in, Joel, yes, it can be translated out, but they want their affiliate URL, they want their page,
Oh,
their
I
follow.
know exactly. It's a
It's
lot of
huge
work.
Yeah.
I was going to say, guys, there's over 120, sorry, different automated emails that go out for downline signups, upgrades, cross sells, this, that, whatever. That's 120 emails alone that have to be translated into the different languages. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're here to do it, but again, that's the key.
Yeah.
The translator is good enough. So when we see that there's movement happening, that's when we take action and work along that leadership to make it and facilitate growth in those countries. So, and regardless, guys, just thank you to all of you.
Absolutely.
I mean, we've been going on for longer than an hour, Mike, but we're very, very excited. We're very, very grateful. We promised we're going to start doing fly-ins. Our first fly-in is happening tomorrow. It's on NDA, guys, because it's one of the top income earners in another company. They asked us to keep it quiet. They're flying in tomorrow. We're going to start doing fly-ins every single week. We're going to start doing presentations here in the office to legitimize it for you guys. We're going to probably have our hub in the Philippines where we're streaming live in the Philippines and here at the same time, showing the global presence, the growth, and the commitment that we have to you guys to make this a global entity everywhere in the world. Everybody's going to know the Got Back Up name in the coming years in every single country in the world. Mark my word. That's what's going to happen, guys. And who do we have to thank for that? You guys. You're so friggin' amazing. You're so amazing people. Okay. Love you all. We couldn't do this without you. And let me close on one more note. So, Mike, we were talking about the translations. Think about the position you guys are in. We're paying out 75%. Obviously, we have overhead. So we're working on a 10% profit margin. Okay. You don't have to do any of the software development. You don't have to do any of the phone calls. You don't have to do any of the customer support. You don't have to do anything but talk to people about this amazing product and service. And you get 75% of the income back to you. Okay. $10 a month doesn't even pay for one single employee if you had an employee for 1 hour. Right? It's an amazing opportunity, guys. Love you guys so much. You're absolutely amazing. We're going to continue to grow. There's no pivoting, no nothing. It's full steam ahead with Got Backup because it's a unique product. It's a unique service. It's an amazing value. So, guys, if you're not part of the team, go to gotbackuplive.com, join the team. And again, it's backed by a 30-day, no question asked, money back guarantee. Anything you want to say, Mikey, in closing?
No, I appreciate everybody. Teams are growing and things are exploding all over the place. It's truly awesome. Thanks for the comment, Michelle, Dave. Love all you guys. Rads, thanks very much. We'll be streaming to the Philippines soon. Can't wait for that. But get on board, folks. Tonight's the cutoff. And Friday, I don't know. We might be tied up because we got company Friday. But anyways, we may or may not be doing the webinar Friday. That's true. So we got fly-ins coming in, but we'll certainly let you guys know. That's the other thing too, Mike. A leader reached out to me from another company, and they said they've never seen so many corporate emails coming from us updating people. And she's like, it just makes me really feel important and part of the team. So if we don't do the webinar on Friday, we'll certainly let you know, guys. Have an awesome, amazing, wonderful night. Go to Got Backup Live. Join the team now. The cutoff is tonight at midnight, where everybody from the power line is moved into the binary and the matrix. Go from there. Love you guys. Again, you're all amazing. Really appreciate everything that you're all doing. It's just the beginning. It's going to be the beginning for the next year, guys. So for
sure. On board. Let's have some fun together. Where else can you start a business and get a real product for less than $10 a month?
Exactly. And a big shout out to Tissa for cracking $35. Good job, Tissa. Inside joke. Anyway, God bless. We'll see you all very,
We're going
very
to do a recognition post for Tissa because he did cross over $35. We'll do that.
No,
Inside
you'll
joke.
kill me.
We love you,
You'll kill
Tissa.
me.
Just to put things in perspective, guys. Tissa brought us like 2,000 clients once in 24 hours, okay, years ago. And I called him a effing scammer. I was so mad because I thought, oh, he got all these stolen credit cards. Nobody can bring in 2,000 people in 24 hours. Nobody can. And so I got all mad. And then I found out he had something really awesome called Acme People Search. And then I got on my knees and I said my apologies and we became very good friends. So that's why we're teasing him. He can get $35 in a quarter of a second. Anyway, guys, have an awesome, wonderful, amazing day. We'll see you on the next webinar. Love you all. Bye for now.
Take care, folks. Love you all. Thanks for playing along.